you said from the beginning. Unless I take it off. Say it back.
So where is
Good evening and welcome to Alumni Field for tonight's senior lacrosse game for the boys varsity team. Tonight we honor the boys varsity players and their parents. First up, number 5, Jack Scarron. Number 6, Mike Contreras. Number 7, Jeffrey Conway. Number 10, Federico Manarin. Number 12, Finn Morris. Number 16, Nathan Doyle. Number 18, Hayden Sofield. Number 21, Chip Bury. Number 22, Jack Miller. Number 24, Finn Malarkey. Number 27, Drew Diemick. Number 39, Elijah Cottrell. We, as a Long Beach community, suffered a huge loss, Garen Hagen, and tonight our lacrosse team will accompany his parents to honor his lacrosse career.
Quick exchange.
Can we all give a round of applause and thank all our seniors and their parents for all their hard work and dedication.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports. The Long Island Lacrosse Showcase has been the premier recruiting event in the nation for over a decade. Led by high school coaches in Nassau and Suffolk counties, our event annually draws the biggest and best college coaches. Past participants and MVPs have been Joey Spallina, Mac O'Keefe, and Xavier Arline. Registration is now open for this must-attend summer event. Register now at lilacshowcase.com and follow us on Instagram at lilacshowcase. And coming this fall, for the first time, our Girls Showcase.
Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email jeff@varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live sportscasts for any event. Our productions include announcers, multiple camera angles, graphics, instant replay, and so much more.
Hankinson getting it back. Hankinson going in, dropping it back. The shot of the goal! That's it! That's it! Norton! Pittsburgh, the Class A champions!
If you want to enhance your event or make the experience better for your viewers, reach out to Varsity Media today and learn more about our live sportscast. Contact Varsity Media at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
The Long Island Lacrosse Showcase has been the premier recruiting event in the nation for over a decade. Led by high school coaches in Nassau and Suffolk counties, our event annually draws the biggest and best college coaches. Past participants and MVPs have been Joey Spallina, Mac O'Keefe, and Xavier Arline. Registration is now open for this must-attend summer event. Register now at lilacshowcase.com and follow us on Instagram at lilacshowcase. And coming this fall, for the first time, our Girls Showcase.
Varsity Media offers live streaming, videography, and photography services for all teams and individuals of all ages. In business since 2010, we are the trusted source when it comes to sports media coverage. If you have a big game that needs to be filmed or live streamed, or an athlete in need of action photography, reach out today and save 15% when you mention this ad. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. It's an after-school special in Long Beach. From Alumni Field on the campus of Long Beach High School, the new Hyde Park Gladiators take on the Long Beach Marines on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Pleasant good afternoon, everybody. Alongside Joe Taglia, I'm John Perez. Joe, we've got a good one here today. It's senior day, and the Marines look to finish out their season on a high note as they take on a Gladiator team that comes in at 7-8, coming off a 16-3 win over Elmont. Let's meet the two Gladiators to key on today. It'll be Aiden Garvey and Nick Rios, two guys that have put up a ton of points this year.
Yeah, Garvey's done a great job getting in the net. I mean, junior, 51 goals. I mean, he does the job, and he finishes. And Rios, big boy, does a great job putting the ball in the back of the net. So, looking forward to seeing them play today.
Long Beach will have their work cut out for them as we meet the rest of the starting lineup for New Hyde Park. It's Garvey and Rios along with Peter Leonard, Nick Garofolo, Vin Alvaranga in the midfield with Cody McLean, Anthony Gosala, John Waldron, and Dan Minelli on defense. And in net for Long Beach, he's a junior. He's made 140 saves this year, Alfonso Curatolo. So that's New Hyde Park. Let's meet Long Beach, honoring 9 seniors before the day today, and a pair of seniors will be our impact today, Jack Miller and Luke Hartman. Just like the other side, putting up a ton of goals this year.
Yeah, guys hustle, move the ball well, and, looking at Jack Miller's 44 goals, I mean, he's definitely a threat on the offensive side, so we'll see what they do today.
See if we can squeeze in the lineup super duper quickly. It's Miller, Hartman, Donahue, Conway, Morris, Burry, along with Timmy Monson and Jack Scarron. Hayden Sofield is on defense, and in net for Long Beach is the freshman Aiden DeRupo. As we get set to go, the opening faceoff, and it's won by Dr. Chip Burry, who will start it off for the Marines, coming in at 8-7 overall, coming off a 14-6 loss to Garden City. As the ball trickles all the way over to the near side to Miller, 69 points on the season.
Yeah, no, it looks like they'll take their time here, get set up, and let's see what they run.
Joe, you'd have to imagine that the emotions running high, obviously, for senior day. You want to go out on a high note, and then you've got playoffs coming here. As a coach, how do you tamper the expectations or kind of keep everyone in check emotionally, knowing that emotions run high, but still an important game nonetheless before the playoffs begin?
Yeah, I mean, you can never look past your opponent of the day. And, when these guys are getting ready to go, they're jacked up for senior day. They want to get a win out here. And, nice little shot over the cage. But they want to do what they have to do and tune things so they're ready for the postseason.
Charlie Conway on the reset. He's only a freshman, 13 points on the season, but an up-and-comer, says his head coach, Jason Pearl. As the Marines get set, it's Hartman. The Towson commit gives way over to Miller. He will be playing at Manhattan, and Long Beach breaks open the scoring. It's the senior, Jeff Conway, scoring his 20th point of the year, 17th goal. And the senior gives the Marines a 1-0 lead.
Great ball movement there by Long Beach. They lured the defense over to the ball side, exposed the backside, got a nice little 2-on-1, got his hands free and buried one in the back of the cage.
Give the assist to Miller as well. Miller now with 26 helpers on the year. As Long Beach, a team that wants to control the tempo, take good shots, and win the faceoffs, and they've gone 2 for 2 thus far. Burry gets the job done for the Marines.
Game within a game at the faceoff X, and if you can control that, good things are coming for you on the day.
Jack Miller, the part of the two-headed monster that will be a future Jasper. Turning All-County honorable mention, leads the team with now 70 points, a 3-sport athlete, and one of the leaders on this team. And obviously in this Long Beach community, it's no stranger to seeing multi-sport athletes. Of course, a lot of these players will double over in football. We've got a few wrestlers as well, and keeping themselves active all year long. Finn Morris dodges and then slips it behind the cage. Hartman. Gives way. Miller, shot in front, it bounces in. Zion Donahue, the 8th grader. How about this as an 8th grader? That's his 13th goal of the year in Long Beach. Storming out of the gate, they lead at 2-0.
We can see here Miller's definitely going to draw attention. Draws a defender, exposes the interior of the defense. He's wide open on the crease. Nice finish. Nice feed, nice finish.
It's always fascinating to see an 8th grader take control, especially just to be unintimidated. And when you call them up to the varsity level, they're going to play, because why would you rot them on the bench when they could play in JV or freshman? And he's responded in bunches and has paid Long Beach in dividends this year.
Absolutely. It's nice to see him on the inside of the crease there, not afraid to get hit, not afraid to catch that turn and finish. That's a hard thing to teach, and, just a natural ability there from an 8th grader, doing a nice job.
Miller slices over to Morris. As this is Nathan Doyle. He's headed to Delhi. Afterwards, a senior, one of the 9 seniors honored before the game today. A great ceremony, and now Long Beach sitting pretty as the shot bounces wide on the far side for Miller. Looking for his first goal of the contest. 44 goals coming into today, and when you just think of that consistency, Miller has a good nose to facilitate, but he's someone who has a rising shot, can bounce it with the best of them, and certainly one of the key guys to target for Long Beach.
Absolutely sees the field well.
Hartman. Luke Hartman, the junior, 32nd goal of the year, 3-0 Long Beach early on.
Number 1, Luke Hartman.
Yeah, you know what? Takes him behind the cage, gets his defender tied up, and just turns the corner, buries one of the near side pipe. Goalie came off a little bit, and there it is. Give a kid like him a little bit of room there, he's going to finish.
Well, we were just talking about maybe there's some emotions there or potential sloppy play because of that. That has not been the case for Long Beach thus far.
No, they look tuned in. I mean, emotions running high, but they're definitely composed right now, and it starts at the X.
Burry scoops it up. Slips up ahead. Just over the head of Miller. Hartman gets the ground ball. This is a Long Beach team that feels that they can make some noise in the playoffs, currently sitting in 7th place. But Jason Pearl feeling that a few bounces here, a few bounces there. As there's another bounce shot, and it goes. Jack Miller, his 2nd point of the quarter. We're only 4+ minutes in, and it's a 4 spot for Long Beach as they go up 4-0 at home.
I mean, he definitely got what he wanted there. Big lefty, carries to the left side, and just gets his hands free, and he's going to hit that. You know, puts it right on the inside of the pipe. Beautiful shot.
Quick timeout taken by New Hyde Park, and we had mentioned earlier about how it was senior day here, and a beautiful afternoon for senior day at Long Beach High School, and of course the Long Beach community remembering the late Garen Hagen, who was killed when he was struck by a car while skateboarding this past January. A dual sport athlete besides lacrosse, played hockey, was a lifeguard in the summer. He was laid to rest at St. Ignatius Roman Catholic Church here in Long Beach. He was a young man who lit up the room, and Hagen will always be remembered in Long Beach, and that number 2 for the rest of time. Garen Hagen, 18 years old. So 7:53 to go in the first quarter, and there's the shot of his family and the seniors escorting him and the rest of the family in his memory too, getting a picture before the game. And you can't imagine just the year that these guys have gone through. Obviously, you take sports out of it. That's their friend, a member of the community, and honoring him here at Senior Day.
Yeah, and you know, a multi-sport athlete, you know, a member of this community. It's such a tight-knit community down here in Long Beach. You know, and the kids really just coming out and honoring him today.
Burry jostling for the ground ball. As Sean Rogers, the first-year face-off guy, eventually wins it for the Gladiators, and it's Alvarenga, the senior.
See what Coach Milio worked up in the timeout here on the offensive end. Had to get his guys to just calm down a little bit and try and get things back under control. And now we'll see what they can do for New Hyde Park here on the offensive end.
13-point victory in their win over Elmont. As Alvarenga, with 22 points, receives it back by Cody McLean. Alvarenga. And now it's Peter Leonard. Keep an eye on him, the southpaw. 28 goals, 18 assists on the year, wearing number 2 in blue. Spun to X. Nick Rios, walled off. Good defense by Hayden Sofield, the senior.
Rios, a big guy, tries to get himself to the cage. Long Beach's defense really holding it down there.
Quick one-timing shot and a nice save by DeRupo. Aiden DeRupo, with 91 saves coming into today, puts the stamp down and keeps New Hyde Park off the board.
Yeah, the young goalie, you know, really composed in there. That's a beautiful save right on the doorstep. And, you know, to have a freshman goalie that's making saves like that, it's good things for Long Beach's future.
Here's Miller. midway through the first quarter. Long Beach trying to keep possession. Good ground ball by Hartman. Catalyze the offense. No look pass as Miller steps into one and it goes wide.
Nice feed from over the top of the cage. Got his hands free, just put it over. He's definitely a huge part of their offense. They are looking for him.
Hartman looks that way again. And good defense on the other side by Nick Garofolo. Only a sophomore. Someone will get some time in the face-off this afternoon. Doyle and Miller play catch, and Miller dangles and gets ready to run the show.
See a possible early slide here with him matched up against a short stick.
McLean is that short stick. Cody, 34 points on the year. Gets a defensive assignment. Long Beach slips in. Finn Morris blows a tire. Tries to get a shot off. Flag is out. Free possession for the Marines. If they could scoop it up. Kean Donahue does so.
Oh, look at that backside open.
And
nice.
They take advantage.
Nice feed.
The Marines are cruising. It's Charlie Conway scoring his 6th goal of the year. The freshman gives the Marines a 5-0 lead.
That was just a beautiful look by Miller. Ball off the ground, gets to the top of the box and sees that backside wide open. Nice finish.
Give the assist to Miller. He's got 2 helpers in the first period. They'll wave off penalty.
If you're Coach Pro, you've got to be encouraged by those freshmen just getting into those dirty areas, taking the hits, putting the ball in the back of the cage. Just a good sign for them. Between the goalie being young and an 8th grader, a freshman. It's, bright future here down in Long Beach.
And Bure wins the possession, taking it upon himself, rips a shot, and goes wide to the left. Bure already with a full goal earlier this year. Trying to get on Varsity Media's Full Goal Friday list. That comes up empty, and here come the Gladiators, who need a goal in the worst way. LaSalle with a long pole, gets it across. This is Garvey, Newsday top 100 player, honorable mention All-County a year ago. 90 points on the season. I don't care what level you play at, 90 points is 90 points.
That's production, man. You take that any day.
Rios spins it with Garvey. Knifes inside, rips a shot, deflected. Goes off to the left, and it'll stay with the Gladiators.
Finn Morris with a nice body there. Knock him off his track. Shot goes wide.
And Morris, somebody who was coming off the bench a year ago, but put in the work in the offseason, practices, made it hard to come off the field, and has been given the starting nod ever since. New Hyde Park pummeled. McLean gets taken down. Flag is out. Should be a cross-check on Thomas Selesky. So the 1-minute penalty. Let's take another look.
It looked like he came up high with the cross-check. Yeah, you're going for that one. Not too many questions being asked there.
And for those watching at home and some of the new lacrosse fans, of course, on the Varsity Media Sports Network, we thank you for watching and taking interest in the game. So it has to be, you have to keep your hands together on the cross-check?
Yeah, and you don't want to extend those arms. When those arms come off the body too far, that's an automatic, those refs are throwing the flag there, because usually that means they're coming up high, getting a guy in the head, and we don't want that. So
1-minute EMO for New Hyde Park. And the defense for the Marines. Shot whistles wide. Rios, all-conference selection a year ago, as Logan Hargrove goes to retrieve. Hargrove only a sophomore, 3 points on the year, 2 goals and an assist. Someone who can shoot it from anywhere.
Moves the ball well, looking, just scanning, looking for those open guys. Coach put him out there. He's got a good stick. Oh.
Garvey. Ball trickles wide.
A little bit of a low pass there and hard to get a handle on as you're cutting to the crease. So now you've got to ride. So put in the work on this end.
Well, and for Long Beach, chance to run down the clock as Jeff Conway gets it across. Conway, first goal of the afternoon. Looks to go the other way. Dishes in front. Save down low. Curatolo robbing Hartman.
Nice little save there on the doorstep by the junior goaltender. He's had a good year. A lot of saves for him. We saw him earlier in a little preview. He did a nice job there.
Only the second year that he's playing goalie. Was usually on defense, mixed in the midfield, and Coach said that, hey, you'll get a lot of opportunity if you try the net, and that's exactly what he's done, and sometimes better by necessity as he scoops up the bouncing shot and clears up ahead.
See, try and push the fast break. Nice way to get back there. That's a senior working on senior day right there.
Conway shutting down the charging Garvey.
Nice outlet pass to lead to what should have been a fast break, but Conway busted it to get back and did a great job cutting it off.
1:45 to play in the first. Eye contact on the stick. Leonard. As Garvey gives way to Garofolo. Garofolo, only a sophomore, loses the handle. And the Long Beach defense stepping up again. And here come the Marines. Conway got it done on defense. Looks to extend the lead for Long Beach.
Hustled hard on defense, then pushes the offense. Maintains some possession here.
Swim move, shot, save, Curatolo.
Conway almost got a nice reward there for all his hard work, but a nice save by Curatolo.
Final 40 seconds to play in the first. It's been all Long Beach on senior day. Coming out firing. Jeff Conway, Kean Donahue, Luke Hartman, along with Jack Miller. Lighting up the scoreboard, and of course, don't forget the freshman, Charlie Conway. This is Vinny Alvarenga.
Hoping to get New Hyde Park one before the end of this quarter. Probably going to take this last shot of the quarter for the Gladiators.
Alvarenga, more of a facilitator, was deferring. 8 seconds to go. Long Beach scoops it up. A chance to beat the clock. And the desperation shot doesn't go. That's the only thing that did not work for Long Beach. In the first quarter, they are soaring on senior day. A 5-0 lead for the Marines. The freshman Donahue gets it started. A nice slip pass down low. And Conway, the freshman, gets it to go for Long Beach. We'll go to the second here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media @Varsity Media.
Varsity Media offers live streaming, videography, and photography services for all teams and individuals of all ages. In business since 2010, we are the trusted source when it comes to sports media coverage. If you have a big game that needs to be filmed or live streamed, or an athlete in need of action photography, reach out today and save 15% when you mention this ad. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Back here for the start of the second quarter. Long Beach with a 5-0 lead over New Hyde Park. He's Joe Taglia. I'm John Perez. Joe, I won't ask you to put your coach's hat on when you've got Moss like that. I'll never wear a hat. But having said that, let's see the keys to the game. We didn't get a chance to see it in the first quarter. Now second quarter for Long Beach. It was limit the turnovers, communicate defensively, pick up one-time ground balls through 12 minutes of play. Check, X, what do you say?
Check. I mean, they haven't played much defense, but when they have, they've done a nice job. They've been all over. Everything that's hit the ground has seemed to go their way. And they're really not turning the ball over much. I mean, the only time they're kind of in transition is when the goalie's making a save or they got beat to a shot out of bounds. But they're hitting the mark right now. And
meanwhile, on the other side for New Hyde Park, some areas that they'll have to shore up on. Obviously, they want to win the ground ball war and control the ball on offense. We didn't see a lot of controlling on offense. What did you see out of the first quarter that you liked about New Hyde Park and maybe some momentum that they could take quarters 3 through 4?
They are sliding early, but they're not allowing the uncontested shots. They are getting hands on guys. They are in the way. Long Beach is just finding a way to put it in the back of the net. But, come out here, hustle a little bit, pick up those ground balls, and they really need to possess the ball a little bit and, not make those unforced errors that lead to transition for Long Beach.
Chip Bourret back in there with Nick Garofolo. It's a good face-off matchup. And Burry smelling blood right away. Fakes the pass, goes to the net and scores. Dr. Chip delivers. It's a faux goal. And the man is cooking on senior day. 6-0 Long Beach.
Not a bad faux goal for a senior. Wins the face-off, comes down, and just buries one. Nice way to celebrate senior day for your faux goal.
I'll let you guys in on a little secret. He DM'd us earlier today and said, I've got something for you. And he's delivering early on in the first half, and let's see if he's got an encore.
8 seconds in, and they, put another one on the board. So, all things Long Beach right now.
That's his second goal of the year. And boy, was it an exciting one. Like you said, just under 10 seconds into the second quarter. I guess as a coach, too, I'm curious. When you've got a guy like Bourret who can win a lot of faceoffs, too, and someone who at times can be a faux goal, how do you marry the two of, all right, go to the net and try and score, or try and find an open play? Because I'm sure there are some players out there that feel like if they win any faceoff, they could score on any goal, and you kind of have to tamp down those expectations.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? When you have that confidence that you're going to get the ball back, it frees up your offense to fire a little bit more, because even if you do let one up or if you do score, he gets back there at the X and you're going to get the ball back. We've been lucky for my Syosset guys to have some great face-off guys over the years, and they kind of make it easy on both ends of the ball.
I'd have to imagine it felt like playing with a cheat code when you had the guy that you had last year too in Accardo.
Yeah, he was an animal, and he was another one. It was almost automatic. So it freed up our defense to play a little bit riskier, and it allowed our offense to feel more free, take those shots. He didn't have to hold the ball too long because odds are a kid like him, he's going to get you the ball back. So Long Beach might be feeling that way right now. He's doing a great job at the face-off X.
Over a little over a minute and a half gone by. Steps into a shot as Miller sends it high, and will stay with the Marines. Six 0 lead for the Marines. Hartman slips it into a tight window.
That's a good look. Maybe get that pass up a little bit, and that's a finish. But drew the slide, had him wide open on the crease.
Donahue, the intended target.
All right, draws the early slide again. Let's see if he's ready to go.
Miller dodges, gives it up. Hartman, as Morris stepped into it and sent it high and wide to the right.
Yeah, you can see the New Hyde Park defense. They're flying out and trying to get just get that slide there early so they don't get beat. But they're exposing themselves by doing it and going too early. The first guy's going, now the second guy has to rotate, and it's causing a little bit of havoc there on their defensive end. Maybe just settle down a little bit.
It was Charlie Conway who missed the net. Cuts in front, behind the back. Are you kidding me? Jack Miller, the future Jasper, picks up his second goal of the game, 7-0 Long Beach.
Long Beach goal scored by number 22, Jack
Big player
Miller.
making a big play there in this senior day. It was a great feed, great cut, and a nice little behind the back to make it look good. But he is wide open.
He's responsible for 4 of the 7 points. As we go back to the face-off. And you couldn't have scripted it any better for Long Beach here on Senior Day. Murray knifes through. Already had the faux goal and sensing another one. But here comes New Hyde Park the other way.
Gets tough to settle in and work the ball around when you start to, you're digging that hole and you're down by a whole bunch of goals. You need to get something on the board. So hopefully we see New Hyde Park maybe get to the cage a little bit here and put one in. They have some offensive threats. Just have to take advantage of them.
Alvarenga up top, draws the long pole. And Sieleski. Garofolo. Low shot. Trickles wide to the right. Good hustle from behind. As retrieving behind the net and gaining possession is Timmy Monson, the junior.
That was a great hustle off the shot there. That's just a hustle play in this game. Wanted the ball.
Conway toes the sideline. Looks to spark some more offense for a dominant first half for Long Beach.
Conway does such a nice job of pushing the pace of play for Long Beach. Really gets them up the field and gets the ball back to the offensive side. Did a nice job staying off the sideline, not getting pushed out. And now they get to possess the ball again.
Conway, low shot denied. Curatolo, kick save and a beauty as it trickles all the way out towards midfield. And on the restart is Miller.
Couldn't ask for much more on that shot. I mean, that thing was a beautiful placement on that overhand, high to low, opposite corner. Did everything right.
Hartman dodges. Rips a shot right into the webbing of the stick for Curatolo.
Nice save there. Way to keep his stick up, be ready for that shot.
Taken back the other way and overshooting the target. As Monzone looking up ahead.
New Hyde Park try to get the personnel they want on the field here for clear. See if they can get out of their own end and get some offensive time.
What have you seen out of the Long Beach defense the few times that we've seen them that just made it so difficult for New Hyde Park to get a shot on net?
They're physical. They're aggressive. They're on guys' hands as soon as they step into the box or near. They're out there and kind of forcing the turnovers or the bad decisions that have led to their success and transition back down the other way.
Cody McLean returning from private school as gives it off to Aiden Garvey. Garvey slips, keeps possession. Trips again. Being pitchforked by Monson. Slides it in front. And a penalty upcoming. Looks like Jack Scarron might be called for the penalty.
Threw a couple nice checks in there. Especially that last one. Might have saved a goal by getting a little lumber on there on the cut. Let's see it.
Yeah, Scarron.
Maybe a little overly aggressive. I mean, he wasn't even attacking there. Was that Garvey? Wasn't even going to the goal. He's outside the box. Maybe a little overzealous for senior day.
Big knock, ground ball taken. Sieleski. Long Paul has his pass deflected. That was Manelli trying to jar it free.
Well, that's what you want when you're man down. Get that clear, get the ball to your offense, and kill out that penalty. Can't ask for much more from your man down defense.
And we're back at even strength in a very uneven first half. Long Beach with a 7-0 lead midway through the second. Jack Miller leading the way with 4 points, a couple of goals, and 2 assists. Miller with 69 points coming into today.
He looks, he's filling the bill. We'll say that. Manhattan going to be lucky to have a player like him. Good team over there, well coached, and I think he'll fit in great.
Morris. Top to Miller. Miscommunication between Donahue and the passer, and it will be New Hyde Park ball.
Yeah, it looked like McCardle was looking for Donahue to come to the backside pipe, and he kind of veered up a little bit above goal line extended instead of attacking the front of the cage, therefore leading that pass out of bounds.
John Waldron with the bouncing pass. Anthony DeSala. Southpaw with 5 points on the year. Gives away to Garofolo. Crosses midfield.
Good patience there to get the clear. Now we'll get the personnel they want or get set up into what they want and try and generate some offense.
Alvarenga steps into it. Goes wide. It'll stay with the Gladiators.
Nice little move there to get his hands free. Took a nice lefty overhand shot, just a little bit wide. Yep. Got to keep shooting here.
Peter Leonard. Leonard's taking a lot of shots this year. Ball loose.
Stopped your play to check on him there. Looks like he got popped on his way to the crease there.
And so the Marines take over. 4:19 to play in the first half. A very one-sided half. Long Beach dominating on senior day over New Hyde Park. Looking to improve their position in the Class B playoffs.
That'll be a fun postseason to watch. Got a bunch of powerhouses there in Class B. And, Garden City, Southside leading the way. Calhoun right there with them.
Well, and could this be the year that Garden City's upset by a Nassau team? Southside gave them a shot, and Calhoun has a good team this year, so it's not exactly a guarantee, as Long Beach also feeling that they want a shot at redemption should they see the Trojans again as well.
Yeah, I think everybody always wants a piece of those guys, but it's it gets pretty tough there. Stevie Fennell is a fierce competitor leading that Garden City team, and it's if you can find a way to shut him down, they have plenty of other weapons there to take care of business. So it's going to be an interesting one for sure. But, everybody wants a piece of the top dog.
By the way, if you're somebody who can stop Stevie Fennell, I'm sure there's a ton of coaches out there that would also love those notes.
Yeah, that secret recipe is going to be needed in the NCAA, I think.
Inside, Hartman couldn't get the shot off. And there's LaSala.
Little transition here for the Gladiators.
Matthew Munzberger. Munzberger, a junior, strong D midi. And Garvey, who's been quieted.
I'd like to see him get to the cage at some point. I mean, he's got opportunities. But,
Might be the first time since PAL that Garvey's been shut out for a half. With the acceleration, Matthew Ramos skids back out. Garofalo whiffs on the shot. And here come the Marines. Back the other way. Conway dodges, flips, scores. Pretty feed to Charlie Conway. He got it from Jeff Conway. And the Conway train gives Long Beach an 8-0 lead late in the second.
Another great ground ball transition play from Conway. Moves the ball up the field. right down to that backside to Charlie Conway, who just finishes. You'd love to see it.
Charlie Conway picks up his second goal of the game. Now it's 7 goals on the season. And brother Jeff with point number 2 as well, his first assist.
A little variation there on the face-off. Instead of going forward to himself there, you see Chip Berry just pop it back to his wing and go out that way.
This is Hartman. Charlie Conway to Chip Berry. And Berry comes off. "105 seconds to play in the first half." Doyle with the stutter step. Ball poked free. Tries to win it back. Conway comes in from behind. And Kean Donahue, the 8th grader, picks it up. Nice feed down low, but misconnect. And it's Hartman. Over the stick of Doyle. And Conway.
They're feeding Doyle on the inside. Just missed that last one.
Final minute to play in the first half. Long Beach holding on to an 8-0 lead over New Hyde Park. From X, Hartman swings it. Doyle steps into it and rips it wide.
Nice feed, good take there. Got himself open. Not too far from the cage, took a nice shot.
Hartman up top. Nice save, Curatolo. As that was Mike Contreras, one of the 9 seniors honored before the day. Stepping into a shot. And final half a minute to play in the first. Walter Reyes, those physical players for New Hyde Park. Gives off to Liam Booth.
Look at the aggression here by Long Beach, just trying to keep him out of the box. Oh.
McLean nowhere to go. 8 seconds. McLean has it taken away. Good job from behind by Monson. 2 seconds and 1, and that does it. Long Beach with an 8-0 lead at the half as they are soaring, especially with a delivery from Dr. Chip, giving the Fogel the fake and the goal. He's precisional as Long Beach takes their 8-0 lead into the half here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports. The Long Island Lacrosse Showcase has been the premier recruiting event in the nation for over a decade. Led by high school coaches in Nassau and Suffolk counties, our event annually draws the biggest and best college coaches. Past participants and MVPs have been Joey Spallina, Mac O'Keefe, and Xavier Arline. Registration is now open for this must-attend summer event. Register now at lilacshowcase.com and follow us on Instagram at lilacshowcase. And coming this fall, for the first time, our Girls Showcase.
Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email jeff@varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live sportscasts for any event. Our productions include announcers, multiple camera angles, graphics, instant replay, and so much more.
Hankinson getting it back. Hankinson going in, dropping it back. The shot of the goal! That's it! That's it! Norton! Pittsburgh, the Class A champions!
If you want to enhance your event or make the experience better for your viewers, reach out to Varsity Media today and learn more about our live sportscast. Contact Varsity Media at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
Varsity Media offers live streaming, videography, and photography services for all teams and individuals of all ages. In business since 2010, we are the trusted source when it comes to sports media coverage. If you have a big game that needs to be filmed or live streamed, or an athlete in need of action photography, reach out today and save 15% when you mention this ad. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net. Are you a local business looking to advertise? Well, Varsity Media is the perfect place for you. We offer affordable rates both inside our live stream broadcast and through our social media channels. With coverage all over Long Island targeting the 16 to 54 demographic, why not take advantage and advertise today? For pricing and inventory availability, contact us today at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports. The Long Island Lacrosse Showcase has been the premier recruiting event in the nation for over a decade. Led by high school coaches in Nassau and Suffolk counties, our event annually draws the biggest and best college coaches. Past participants and MVPs have been Joey Spallina, Mac O'Keefe, and Xavier Arline. Registration is now open for this must-attend summer event. Register now at lilacshowcase.com and follow us on Instagram at lilacshowcase. And coming this fall, for the first time, our Girls Showcase.
Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email Jeff at varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live sportscasts for any event. Our productions include announcers, multiple camera angles, graphics, instant replay, and so much more.
Hankinson getting it back. Hankinson going in, dropping it back. The shot of the goal! That's it! That's it! Norton! Pittsburgh, the Class A champions!
If you want to enhance your event or make the experience better for your viewers, reach out to Varsity Media today and learn more about our live sportscast. Contact Varsity Media at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
Varsity Media offers live streaming, videography, and photography services for all teams and individuals of all ages. In business since 2010, we are the trusted source when it comes to sports media coverage. If you have a big game that needs to be filmed or live streamed, or an athlete in need of action photography, reach out today and save 15% when you mention this ad. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net. Are you a local business looking to advertise? Well, Varsity Media is the perfect place for you. We offer affordable rates both inside our live stream broadcast and through our social media channels. With coverage all over Long Island targeting the 16 to 54 demographic, why not take advantage and advertise today? For pricing and inventory availability, contact us today at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports. The Long Island Lacrosse Showcase has been the premier recruiting event in the nation for over a decade. Led by high school coaches in Nassau and Suffolk counties, our event annually draws the biggest and best college coaches. Past participants and MVPs have been Joey Spallina, Mac O'Keefe, and Xavier Arline. Registration is now open for this must-attend summer event. Register now at lilacshowcase.com and follow us on Instagram at lilacshowcase. And coming this fall, for the first time, our Girls Showcase.
Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email jeff@varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live sportscasts for any event. Our productions include announcers, multiple camera angles, graphics, instant replay, and so much more.
Hankinson getting it back. Hankinson going in, dropping it back. The shot of the goal! That's it! That's it! Norton! Pittsburgh, the Class A champions!
If you want to enhance your events or make the experience better for your viewers, reach out to Varsity Media today and learn more about our live sportscast. Contact Varsity Media at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
Varsity Media offers live streaming, videography, and photography services for all teams and individuals of all ages. In business since 2010, we are the trusted source when it comes to sports media coverage. If you have a big game that needs to be filmed or live streamed, or an athlete in need of action photography, reach out today and save 15% when you mention this ad. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Are you a local business looking to advertise? Well, Varsity Media is the perfect place for you. We offer affordable rates both inside our live stream broadcast and through our social media channels. With coverage all over Long Island targeting the 16 to 54 demographic, why not take advantage and advertise today? For pricing and inventory availability, contact us today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Back here on the Varsity Media Sports Network, third quarter set to begin. Long Beach with an 8-0 lead over New Hyde Park on Senior Day, as Long Beach honoring 9 seniors before the game today. And some of those seniors getting it done. Jeffrey Conway as well. He's got a goal and an assist. Finn Morris has been an integral part on the attack. And there you see the ceremony before the game, of course, honoring the late Garen Hagen, who tragically lost his life in January, and senior class escorting his parents onto the field and doing him proud with an 8-0 lead at the half, as it'll be Bourret to start it off with Garofalo. Bourret already with a full goal today, and slips it back and fires up ahead. He's Joe Tagley. I'm John Perez. We get ready for the start of the second half as Long Beach just, I'd imagine Joe picking right up where they left off the pole. And now New Hyde Park the other way.
Yeah, they came right out off the X, win a nice face-off, and now, a nice opportunity there, put one off the post.
And it falls in. Finally, New Hyde Park gets it to go the other way, as that was Cody McLean. And McLean picking up his 23rd goal of the year, and that makes it 8-1.
By number 18, Cody McLean.
Does a nice job winning that battle along the sideline and just breaks free. Puts a nice one on cage. Sneaks one just by there. By DeRupo. One he might want back, but a nice one for New Hyde Park. Coach Milio must have gotten the boys fired up a little bit there at the half and, come out and put one on the board.
Well, and I have to imagine, too, as a coach, you're never going to get an 8-goal an 8-point goal. So it's just, I guess at this point, just taking it step by step and goal by goal.
That's it. It's one brick at a time, right? You're going to build that way, and you can only put one in. There's no 2-point arc like there is in the PLL. So you get one, and you try and get another one the next possession. See if they can make a nice defensive stand here. Long Beach really was pushing the pace there to start this quarter. Let's see if they adjust a little bit.
Ball finds its way to the near side. Kean Donahue. His goal made it 2-0 early on in the first quarter, as Long Beach had a 4-0 lead at the blink of an eye, just 2 minutes into this contest. Lefty shot. Curatolo makes the save. That was Jeffrey Conway looking for another one.
Now he's just trying to find a way out. It's a nice save.
And might just have to do it himself as he gets it across midfield.
Back to McLean.
Playing someone that can switch between the attack and the midfield. The lone goal for the Gladiators today. 2 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Doing a little bit of work down there on the attack, coming up and participating in the clear. And, hoping to get another one on the board for the Gladiators.
Aiden Garvey and his 90 points has been quieted today, as this is Garofolo. Shaded by his opposite number in Miller. Jack Miller, the player of the first half, 4 points, 2 goals, 2 assists. Loose ball as Garvey scoops.
Long Beach has done a nice job so far of neutralizing Rios, who, I expected to see a lot from today. And, still some time for him to get himself on the board. But they're really blanket covering him and, see him as the offensive threat that he can be.
Yeah, Rios was an all-conference selection a year ago and probably will be this year as well. 56 points, 43 goals, 13 assists. Back in front, and there is Rios right on cue. Can't silence him for long enough as Rios picks up his 44th goal of the year and 2 quickies for New Hyde Park. That makes it a 6-goal game.
We'll see here. Attacking the cage, force the slide, and Rios just slips back a little bit, gets himself wide open and buries one. Like you said, one at a time, that's all you can do. So now now New Hyde Park has 2.
And Brewery awarded possession. And swings it to the near side to Hartman, the Towson commit. Towson, 1v1 with Waldron, and finds its way back out to Miller.
Long Beach has done a nice job getting a lot of seniors in this senior game. We've seen a bunch of different numbers out there, which is cool. Give these guys some opportunities, maybe that they don't get in some other games.
Yeah, that was Nathan Doyle wearing number 16. Finn Morris, a senior, as well, wearing 12. Hartman, right into the webbing for Curatolo.
Another nice save.
And a low pass. And a fight and a race for the ground ball. As Long Beach takes over.
Yeah, a little bit of a low pass on the clear there. Would have been, I'm sure the coaching staff would have been happy with a good pass there, a nice transition. Try and get another one.
Hartman glides over to the near side. And Miller setting up Donahue. Jeffrey Conway. As Munzberger draws the assignment. Conway up top, Miller. Working with Walter Reyes. To X is Charlie Conway. And Doyle. And there's the goal that Long Beach was looking for. It's Jack Miller. He's got a hat trick. And a 9-2 lead for Long Beach.
Scored by number 22, Jack Miller.
They did a great job here of getting him matched up with a short stick D midi. And, you know, he exploits the matchup that he wants. They had the patience to get him the ball. And, you know, a shooter like him, once you get those hands free, you know, then you're in trouble. And, you know, it's got to be, you know, a little bit frustrating, right? Your goalie makes a save on a possession. You try to get out. Doesn't happen. Leads to a goal for your opponent.
Yeah, and that after scoring 2 goals for New Hyde Park and trying to get back into this one. Back-breaking goal by the future Manhattan Jasper. Murray scoops it up.
Does a nice job again at the X, just wins the ball forward, goes and chases it down, moves it to his attack, get off, get the personnel you want, and try and generate a little more offense again.
Yeah, and Long Beach has pretty much kept it simple and raced out to an 8-goal lead at the half and have not looked back. Almost at the midway point of the third quarter. This is Morris with Munzberger. Morris. Miller. Try to get some space and goes top left shelf. The Southpaw with another goal. He's got 4 on the day. 10-2 Marines.
Scored by number 22, Jack Miller.
Did a great job here. Just, you know, draws a couple defenders, dishes it off, and he just sweeps right across the top. Miller gets his hands free again. Like we said, a shooter like him, once he gets those hands free, you got to hope to get a stick on that by the goalie because that thing's coming in hot, and it's going to be on cage. He did a really nice job there of just getting the space, taking the space that he needed to get that shot off.
75 points on the season now for Miller. As we go back to the face-off. And Burry wins it from Garvey.
Burry once again did a nice job there. Pulled the ball back to himself this time instead of going forward. Just a little pop. Get them in transition, get the ball down the side. And now, you know, it's Long Beach's ball to control and get what they want again.
And comes off as well as Long Beach looks to give themselves a 9-goal lead. 5:35 to play in the third.
Got their personnel on. They'll get set up here and try and draw that early slide from New Hyde Park.
Comes that way as Morris comes up top. Doyle. Ball bounces around, goes off to the left. He'll stay with the Marines.
Miller did a nice job just slipping, getting himself open right on the doorstep. A little no-look flick of the wrist, just wide.
Hartman in front. Miller's shot's deflected. Good backup by McCardle. And Doyle once more to Morris.
It's really a nice combination there with Hartman and Miller. Hartman does a great job of drawing and dumping to Miller on the inside. He gets himself open.
Morris overshoots his target and Miller. And New Hyde Park's defense standing up to regain possession. 4:44 to play in the third. Taken away. Miller with the step in. Long Beach has the numbers, and Hartman's got the goal. Luke Hartman nets his second goal of the game, and Long Beach takes a 9-goal lead, 11-2, with 4.5 to play in the third.
Nice job here on the ride. Miller drops back, gets into coverage, picks off a pass, does a good job scanning, moves it forward, and Hartman buries it into a wide open net.
Timeout New Hyde Park. We'll take it with them as well. 4:29 to play in the third. 11-2 Long Beach on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports. Varsity Media offers live sportscasts for any event. Our productions include announcers, multiple camera angles, graphics, instant replay, and so much more.
Hankinson getting it back. Hankinson going in, dropping it back. The shot of the goal! That's it! That's it! Norton! Pittsburgh, the Class A champions!
If you want to enhance your event or make the experience better for your viewers, reach out to Varsity Media today and learn more about our live sportscast. Contact Varsity Media at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. 11-2 the lead for Long Beach on Senior Day. 4:29 to play in the third, and let's take a look at Conference B and the standings, how it's shaken out. Garden City, Southside, and Calhoun leading the way 1-2-3. Can't imagine that it would be anything but that at the beginning of the season, and it's shaken out to that. But right behind Calhoun, Roslyn, Levittown, and you look down at Long Beach, a couple of teams, Mepham in there as well. They feel that they can give Southside, Calhoun, and Garden City a good shot come playoff time.
And you have some great teams, some historically great programs there, in the mix, and anything can happen. Play the game the right way. That's why you do it. But, those top three are going to be pretty formidable in Conference B.
As we come back here, Burry back out in the face-off with Liam Booth, the junior. He's Joe Tagley. I'm John Perez. Get ready for the resumption on the face-off. It's been all Long Beach. 3 consecutive goals. Jack Miller with the pair and Luke Hartman after the 2-goal start to the third quarter by McLean and Rios for New Hyde Park.
We'll turn over there on the offensive attack, leading to a possession here for New Hyde Park. And let's see if they can put one in the back of the net and try and gain that momentum that they started the quarter with. They came out of the half looking pretty good. Let's see if they can regain that offensive push.
Here's Alvarenga. Vincent Alvarenga looking for some separation against the long pole. Now Cody McLean. McLean now 23 goals on the season. Only a junior. And swiftly passes it back to Alvarenga. 3.5 to go in the third. Garvey attacks. And Garvey finds the back of the net on the pass to Ramos. And Matthew Ramos picks up the third Gladiator goal of the day. It's 11-3.
Garvey did a nice job there. Push the pace a little bit, attacks the cage, ends up behind, and feeds the back, just feeds that backside pipe. Ramos is wide open there. Puts one on opposite side of the cage, high to low. Nice finish.
Ramos is senior. That's his 4th goal of the year. And with 3:19 to go. New Hyde Park not backing down. And Long Beach gets possession. Here's Hartman. Looking for the response. 3:05 to go in the third.
That was a little bit of a better job there on the face-off, trying to make that at least a 50-50 ball where somebody can get in, maybe steal one, because Burry has really had his way there at the X today. So I thought that was a nice job by Liam Booth, the junior. Just stayed in the fight.
This is Finn Morris. Was a defenseman a year ago as he gives way to McCardle. Dan McCardle walled off and has to corkscrew back. Hartman takes a rip at a goal. Second straight goal for Long Beach by Luke Hartman. As the Marines have the response back, it's 12-2 Long Beach late in the third.
Hartman primarily a lefty. You know, they're trying to force him down to the right side, and he said, okay, I'll take it. If you're going to give me a free lane to the cage. And he buries one in the corner there. It's a great shot.
Hartman now with the hat trick. And a good day for Hartman. Only a junior, but showing out on senior day. And back to the face-off we go.
Yeah, one. Yeah, one.
And Long Beach awarded possession.
Hartman's really been pretty impressive. You know, he's a junior, showing a lot of poise out there, drawing a lot of attention from the defense, but really handling his responsibilities very well.
Up top, and it's Morris. A lot of separation looking into the teeth of the new Hyde Park defense. Morris bounces it to X. In front of Rip and a goal. Nathan Doyle, the senior, nets the goal. Long Beach is up 10 as Doyle finds the back of the net.
They did a nice job moving the ball around the outside here, moving it behind the cage, and just looking up. Eyes were up the whole time looking for a cutter, and he finds Doyle, who just puts one, bang, right in the back of the cage, just inside that pipe.
Good shot there by Doyle. As Long Beach now leads it by 10 with $1:42 to go in the third.
They're doing a good job just controlling the ball, and they're getting what they want, right? Guy comes off on the cut there. That's what he's scanning his offense for without the pressure from a defenseman. He's just looking for cutters. Finds them, and that's what happens.
Burley takes it back.
One more. One more. Rip it.
The long pulse shot, and another goal. It's a pole goal. Jack Scarron finds the back of the net. 14-3 Long Beach.
Yeah, and Curatola was on that, but Scarron's shot was just a little too much with that long pole, and puts this one in from about 12 yards out. It's a good shot. Nice overhand shot. A nice pole goal. Always a fan of those.
100%. As Scarron, the future Johnny, headed to Jamaica after his time at Long Beach is done. Playing right behind the D'Angelo Center, right there by Gate 5 on campus of St. John's University, and an 11-goal advantage for Long Beach with 1:20 to go in the third.
Yeah, Scarron will fit in well there. It's a great program that they have there at St. John's. A lot of very good lacrosse players, so he'll look to add to the arsenal that they have over there.
Yeah, not the banner year that St. John's wanted, but certainly good pieces in place. And listen, when you've got Long Island in your backyard, it's always a chance to retool and not rebuild. 51 seconds to go. Comes New Hyde Park the other way. Shot trickles wide.
McLean has been hot since this half started, and you saw it right here. He just kind of tried to take on that whole defense and got the scoring opportunity. It was a nice save there. Nothing you can do about that, but he's kind of putting the New Hyde Park offense on his back a little bit here.
Shot down low, tic-tac-toe. Fantastic feed, Miller to Conway. And Long Beach, you just can't stop them now. They go up a dozen.
Long Beach goal scored by number 14, Charlie Conway.
Miller's there, he gets the ball at the top of the box, and he's just scanning the offense, looking for somebody. They give him time, they give him room. There's a great cut to the front of the cage by Conway. A quick stick, no chance on that one. That was a great play. Great job by the freshman to just handle that nice hard pass that comes in. One touch it, right in the back of the net.
Conway now with the goal that gives Long Beach the 12-point advantage, and the magic running clock is on. As Burry would look for one more. Right to the near side, Miller. Up top, low shot, and another goal. A laser. Charlie Conway picks up his 4th goal of the game. And that should do it for Long Beach in the 3rd. They go up 16-3 as Conway and Long Beach has it working for them. We go to the 4th. A 13-goal lead for Long Beach. And let's check out that goal again by Conway. As Burry over to Miller. In front. And Charlie Conway, the freshman, gets it to go. It's all Long Beach. Let's go to the 4th on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports. The Long Island Lacrosse Showcase has been the premier recruiting event in the nation for over a decade. Led by high school coaches in Nassau and Suffolk counties, our event annually draws the biggest and best college coaches. Past participants and MVPs have been Joey Spallina, Mac O'Keefe, and Xavier Arline. Registration is now open for this must-attend summer event. Register now at lilacshowcase.com and follow us on Instagram at lilacshowcase. And coming this fall, for the first time, our Girls Showcase.
Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email jeff@varsitymedia.net. Beautiful view here at Long Beach, as it's been all Marines. Start of the 4th quarter. He's Joe Taglia. I'm John Perez. Long Beach with a 16-3 lead over New Hyde Park on Senior Day. One last opportunity to play on this field in the regular season for the Marines. And they have showed out. It's been Charlie Conway along with Jack Miller, Luke Hartman, all responsible for the success. And of course, can't get it done without our camera crew as well. And guys, we still have a game going on. I think please pay attention a little bit. No fooling around up there. Of course, Travis DeLuise, always the number one person that fools around. Here's Bourret already with a full goal today, his 2nd goal of the year.
That Long Beach defense just stifling New Hyde Park's offense when they try to get down there, and possession goes back down the other way for the team in white.
Ball pokes loose, and have to imagine too, Joe, that Jason Pearl might start to empty his bench too and get some playing time for other players that might not see as much. Shot deflected, and that was John Schofield. Schofield wearing number 40 in white. The long pole now on the carpet for the Marines.
Yeah, Coach Pearl's going to get, probably get some more guys in. Look, the next game he's playing is a playoff game, so, want some guys to see the field a little bit here in the end. They may not get that same opportunity going forward the rest of this season, so you got a flag down.
Yeah, flag is out on the cross check. So we'll just see another look. Yeah, I mean, that's
textbook.
I thought he was calling in at first on Schofield, and then Nico Kangaris came in and laid the lumber.
Came in with those hands separated, up high. That's an easy call for the officials. See what kind of man-up opportunity New Hyde Park can generate here.
Logan Hargrove. Shot from the far side. Garvey goes wide.
Long Beach defense just in a box and one. They're locking the crease and just trying to rotate through there and get their hands on the shooter, so he doesn't have too much time to shoot that.
Over the stick of Grusso. And Jake Grusso. Or check that. Grusso's out with an injury. I'm looking at the wrong number. McLean.
And Long Beach backed up the shot there, and they'll get possession here to finish up the man down. Try and get the clear.
And a new goalie for the Marines as well. Richie Bear comes in. Check from behind as Brian Cash goes down, the sophomore. Floated up ahead. And here comes New Hyde Park. Taken away from behind. Good defense. Thomas Selesky, the junior, and the long pole.
Garvey was hanging that stick, and nice looking meal there for a long pole. That stick's just hanging out there. Trying to get that transition goal, but Long Beach defense not letting up at all.
Well, with under 8.5 to play, and you've got your super subs out there for Long Beach, I'd have to imagine they're only taking a shot if it's really given to them, right? It's probably just wind down the clock now, even though it's 8 minutes, as the bouncer goes right into the stick for Curatolo. That was Drew Diemick.
Yeah, I would have said the same, but he came down and took a shot on goal.
Wyatt Kanson has Katzen. Draws two and flicks it over to the far side to Scarron. Scarron with the pole goal today. Misfires, and New Hyde Park will take over.
Yeah, just missed his target there. So Conway reached for that, but couldn't come up with it. So now New Hyde Park gets a chance to clear.
New Hyde Park couldn't handle it. There's John Waldron. It's 7:05 to go in the fourth.
See what they do here off the inbound. Conway carrying it behind.
Long Beach with a dominating effort on senior day. Will finish above 500 in the regular season. And we'll wait to see the playoff brackets when they come out for Conference B, but either way for Long Beach, you want this momentum going into the playoffs, certainly add some confidence, and not done yet, still 6:30 to go, but a banner day, senior day for Long Beach. In front, denied.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to get that confidence going into the postseason. They've done some really great things offensively today. They moved the ball very well, get the ball through the opposing team's defense. Zipping balls in and out, and took some great shots today, and their defense has played very tough.
Goes over the stick of Malarkey, who just missed wide. Malarkey. Finn with the swim move.
And the Ward call.
As they'll give it to New Hyde Park. 5:40 and rolling.
Sometimes you get away with it, but use that free arm probably a little too much there on the swim move, and the ref sent it down the other way.
Rios has been quieted today, and a good job on the defensive end for Long Beach. It's very easy to get trapped into what the offense has done, particularly when you put up 16 goals, but New Hyde Park had Aiden Garvey and his 90 points coming into today. Rios has only been limited to one goal, and the defense really clamping down, and a lot of that had to do with that 5-0 start. as New Hyde Park gets a goal back. As that was Aiden Garvey now lighting the lamp. Point number 91 on the season for Garvey. A fantastic year for him individually, his 52nd goal of the season.
Yeah, he did a nice job here, you know, dodging his long pole defender, gets through the defense, takes a nice bounce shot, goes into the upper corner of the cage, and, you know, not much the goalie can do for that, but a great individual effort there by Garvey. Showing why he has now 91 points on the season.
4:20 and rolling in the fourth. As Jeffrey Wong scoops up the ground ball, and here comes the pole. And Timmy Miller, only a freshman.
Did a nice job there, getting the ball down the side. Let the offense settle down a little bit and make the change you need to make.
Yeah, Long Beach will be selective, as this is Elijah Cottrell.
Another senior on the field. It's always nice to see on senior day.
Swim move, ball pops out. Who wants it? New Hyde Park scoops it up. And some extra whacking afterwards.
And it's going blue.
So 3:03 to go. A goal would stop the clock for New Hyde Park. As Long Beach just looking for a stop here.
There's a big pick set on the far side there.
Yeah, you betcha.
A couple of unhappy parents.
Yeah. Still fighting for possession. Fight for the ball. And finally, Nick Rios comes out of the pack. In front, ball goes wide.
Zembra just missed the cage on that. Got to open space. They fed him on the inside of the crease and just missed on the near side pipe.
Richie Bear, the new goalie, sees a shot skip over the net. And a misfire on the pass. Ground ball coming towards the midfield. Final 1:45 to go in the fourth. And Mike Contreras, who has a goal today, restarts for the Marines.
Just looking to exploit this short stick matchup. He'll take him behind and see what he does from there.
Final 80 seconds to go, and you couldn't have drawn it up any better for the Marines on senior day. Perhaps one more goal, but either way, they'll pick up their 9th win of the year. And what a way to shake off a 14-6 loss to Garden City. Save Curatolo. And we'll stay with Long Beach. Final minutes of play.
Great hustle there on the out of bounds off the shot. Keep possession.
Liam Sullivan, only a junior. As Sullivan gets doubled, a lot of contact, no call, and finally the flag is out. With 30 seconds to go. Might just be for accounting purposes, as clock might wind down before ball's even put back in play.
It wasn't bad on the physical part of that. It was the waving of the stick after that's going to, evoke that, first of all, the reaction from some of the players and the parents, but also the flag from the official. Have to keep that stick under control.
Well, and that'll do it as Long Beach wins it on senior day, 16-4. as they're led by Jack Miller, their senior. He leads the way with 6 points. Charlie Conway and Luke Hartman each had a hat trick as well in the victory as the Marines win it at home. A wire-to-wire victory and good complete effort by the Marines, Joe.
Absolutely. They did a great job today. They moved the ball well. They, got themselves into open space, created good opportunities, and put the ball in the back of the net. And, even defensively, they slid hard, played well. A great all-around game leading into the postseason for them. So looking forward to watching them in Conference B.
We'll see where they shake out, but that'll do it for our broadcast here. A Nassau B Conference Showdown. This has been a Varsity Media production. For our executive producer, Ben Turchin. TD is Chris Sweeney. The two rascals upstairs, Travis DeLuise and Rob Bianco. For my partner, Joe Taglia, this is John Perez saying so long from Long Beach. This has been a presentation of Class B Nassau Boys Lacrosse on the Varsity Media Sports Network.